So at level 4 of this quest, managing through change, we're going to be taking a look at keeping control of the change processes. What are the essential things we should do to keep control of the changes that are happening? Well, here we go. And of course, it's down to planning and planning and planning. This will save our neck, as it were, in the change process, that we are not just reacting, but we are proactively planning the stages that we're going to go through and what we're going to do. Now, we will have more reactive behavior during change. We get that, but we therefore need to push that down to the minimum possible reactive and the maximum possible planning. So be aware, reactivity will take over. Hold it back a bit. You will get more of it, but go into the planning process. Now, conventionally, when we talk about the planning process, managers are very, very okay with the idea that we need to plan our tasks. We need to plan who is going to do what. And what I'm suggesting in the change process, there are definitely a couple more plans worth making. Next plan is a risk plan. What is it that we're facing that could make it really difficult for us, and what are we going to do to stop that problem? And of course, probably the most important plan during change is a communication plan. There are 3 plans then for a good manager to have in a change process: a task plan, a risk plan, and a communication plan. The task plan, of course, goes through what we're making, what the output is, what the schedule is, who's doing it, what's the measures, what's the reviews, and make that very tight in a change process. And of course, also very flexible so that we can change the tasks if we need to. We can respond quickly if we need to. But here is the thing, move into a risk plan as early as you can. Ask the team regularly, what problems do you see coming up? What preventative action do you think we should put in place to stop the problems happening? And what contingencies do we have, and should we implement if the problems do arise? So we do this with the team, but not just at the start of the change process, increasingly regularly through the change process. And this will give the team the sense in your communication meetings that you're looking ahead, even if it's only a week or two, but at least looking ahead to what problems might come up and stopping them happening. This is being much more alert during a change process. The communication plan is, okay, we're going through change. Everybody's going to be a little disorientated. Let's talk about who our stakeholders are as a team. Let's talk about what we need to tell them, the methods we need to tell them. Is it going to be by emails? Is it by video? Is it Teams calls? Is it face-to-face visits? Is it meetings? And what frequency of communications? The communications should ramp up during the change process. It is really key that with the team, we plan together. And with those 3 plans, what we can ensure is that the team is with us and that we approach managing the change process with a high level of confidence.